My family and I are planning a vacation to Florida, and one of our stops on our trip to Florida is Epcot. We're super excited to be going, and my 7-year-old niece Tatum gets to go with us. She's never been to Florida, she's never been to a Disney park at all, so she's super excited. So I'm making her a scrapbook to have as a keepsake for her first trip to a Disney World park. So this is Scrapbooking 101. How to make an Epcot scrapbook.
When you're a beginner with scrapbooking, the hardest part can be choosing the right products to purchase. There is no answer to the right product except for whatever works for you. There is one thing to keep in mind when shopping for your scrapbook supplies. Make sure that any paper, embellishments, or scrapbooking supplies you purchase are lignin-free, acid-free, non-toxic, and archival safe. These items will have no chemical interactions with the objects touching them, and your scrapbook photos and materials will not fade, darken, change color, or decay over time. You will be able to pull out your scrapbook years from now, knowing it's still in the same condition from the day you put it together.
For this scrapbook project, I'll be using an 8x8 post-bound album, coordinating scrapbook paper and cardstock, scissors, my paper cutter, my corner rounder, my tape runner adhesive, and embellishments.
Here are 8 easy steps to create your Epcot scrapbook. Step 1. Pick out your scrapbook paper and coordinating cardstock. Sometimes this is easy, other times it can be hard because of all the different shades of one color. And sometimes you change your mind after picking out your paper. Better to change it in the beginning before you start gluing stuff down. Step 2. Cut your scrapbook paper and cardstock to fit your scrapbook. Cut out or crop your embellishments and photos. Since we are doing an 8x8 album, our paper will need to be cut down to fit our scrapbook. Remember to measure twice and cut once. Step 3. Use corner rounder on pictures and embellishments. This step is totally optional and is up to your personal preference. I like the look of rounded corners, but that's just me. Step 4. Arrange your items into a layout to see what works best or appeals to you most visually. If you have a hard time figuring out your layout, go to the internet to find ideas and inspiration. Pinterest is full of scrapbook layout ideas. Step 5. Adhere your embellishments and pictures in your desired layout. I like the tape runner for most items and it's refillable. Just make sure you have plenty of refills on hand when beginning your project. There's nothing worse than running out of adhesive when you are on the scrapbooking roll. Step 6. Repeat until all scrapbook pages are complete. This step was easy for this project because I wanted it to have a passport feel. All of my pages have the same layout for each country. Step 7. Put scrapbook pages in your scrapbook. This is where you will see all your artistic work come together. It's good to have an idea of the order you want to put your pages in your scrapbook. I went with the order of the countries around Epcot, starting with Mexico and ending with Canada. Step 8. Go to Epcot and have a great time collecting signatures and passport stamps. This will be the highlight of my scrapbook project, but unfortunately is still a couple weeks away. I hope you have enjoyed this tutorial on how to make an Epcot scrapbook. Now, go to your nearest arts and crafts store and get to scrapping.